Hey, Teresa, good afternoon. Oh, excuse me. Hello, hello. Me too. Me too, Zara. I took a nap and just woke up. All right. So first up, I have. Hey, Ray. How you doing? First up, I have Tammy. Tammy's getting a mini reading. All right. Let me get my glasses on. Hello, everybody. Hello. 1818. It's 1318 here. 1318. Wow. Ooh. Hey, Carlos. Thank you, thank you. Same to you. All right, Tammy. Tammy's up first. Oh, boy. Yeah, the heat. The heat was up way too high. Hey, Lash. Hey, Lash. I'm Vladimir 4. Hope everybody's doing well. All right. Oh, okay, LaShawn. Okay. Thank you. All right, Tammy, I'm just about ready. All right, Tammy. So, currently. All right, Tammy. So you asked about like you and Scott, the situation, what's coming toward you in general. Um, First thing I get is Spirit saying that real happiness It's like it's right in front of you, or it's literally right around the corner. Same kind of thing. It's showing me, Tammy, that you've had a lot of, with the hangman, you've had a lot of ups and downs as far as in, I'm going to say, in different setbacks, okay, along the way here. It's not your first rodeo. It's clearly showing it's not your first rodeo. But it's also showing that there's something unsteady in this relationship right now. And this unsteadiness could be more so toward him, not you. He's desperately trying to find balance in the situation, in his entire situation. Meaning not just with you, but his life in general. Currently struggling and battling through a certain situation. It's saying like you don't want to make the same mistake twice. It's like you're trying so hard not to make the same mistake twice. You're wanting now at this point to make choices that are going to help you to progress further. And something that's going to have you moving forward, you know, with both you and Scott together, your lives together. You're desperately seeking for that answer. Excuse me. But sometimes it shows like Scott is choosing to stay stuck out of fear. He's not as brave as you in a lot of things. You would think it would be opposite, right? That he would be more brave than you are. But honestly, he feels stuck to me. And it's showing because of fear. Even fear, I'm going to even say even with you, there is a little bit of fear. Yes, that fear for you comes from worrying about history repeating itself, worrying about getting hurt again, worry about the past like replaying itself, playing itself out again. It's like, oh no, I'm not going to do this again. As you can see, the Five of Cups, Scott's showing me that he's disappointed in his behaviors, choices, and decisions that he's been making since you guys had broken up. I'm going to say that even though he's regretting this, okay, and I'm saying that he regrets this with the Five of Cups, okay, you can see how he feels really bad looking back on the situation itself. It's like, man, I messed this all up. This has been, not good for a long time. This has not been, he's still trying to figure out how did he do this? How did he get himself to the point where he's at right now? He's looking around for something to blame, but all he can find is himself. All he can find is himself. It shows about having to accept something, having to move forward. In order to find peace, he's got to move forward. He's got his own personal setbacks, is what this is showing me. He's also got to work on self-forgiveness, and so do you. You need to work on self-forgiveness. You've got the fight in you. You both do. You definitely have the willpower and the knowledge to get things where you want them to be. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to say that the universe is coming towards you, kind of saying like, get rid of that. Kind of saying like, let's get moving forward. Let's switch, like switch the frame, switch the like fast forward. Get out of this part of this video, so to speak. Oh man, we gotta get yourself out of this mind frame or this mindset that's holding both of you back in this situation. It's not like you don't both want it, because you do. It's showing clearly that you do both want the same thing. Problem is, he doesn't know how to get to that. And because of his actions and behaviors, it's like you're frustrated on like, what do? You can't be doing it all by yourself. You're waiting desperately for him to make some type of mood or change or create some type of action that's going to make a difference in your situation. Like I said, fear is one of the biggest things holding him back, and nothing else but fear. But I'm going to say that, yeah, that's it. With the Queen of Pentacles, you're wishing for a new opportunity to present itself so that you guys can grab onto that and run with it. I want to say, I want to say there's this, in Scott's head I can hear, like, I don't want to mess up anymore. I don't want to keep doing the same thing again. I don't want to keep having results be the same as they've been. Somebody's really, they're really trying to figure out, how can I avoid failing? How can I avoid this to go in the wrong direction? You're both wanting success and victory. You're both wanting to have the advantage to triumph over this whole situation, and it's clear. It's very clear. I want to say you don't have a whole lot of well-wishers around you, because the people that are around him, they don't feel like they always want what's best for him. It's kind of like they just sit around and listen to the situation at hand, or to the problem, or it's like the drama that he creates for himself, Tammy. Listen, what we're not going to question, is that he loves you. We're not going to question that, okay? That has that has nothing to do with it. I want to say, with the Ace of Pentacles, the universe is going to give you the opportunity. It's coming. It's going to give you the opportunity. When I say the universe, your spirit guides, your personal spirit guides, as well as like Scott's energies around him as well. For Scott, there's been some type of financial loss, or that financial loss is coming. Either he's been going through financial loss, struggling a bit, or it's coming. Your main goal is to defeat the loneliness, right? To stop feeling like you're by yourself in the situation. Scott's got very low self-esteem. He's been knocked down a few pegs now. Again, here's that same card again, showing temporary financial hardship, negative changes in circumstances, feeling left out. I feel like he feels that everything right now is bombarding him. Everything right now feels like it's against him. I want to say he's got to be really careful of his mental health right now. I want to say that he's very, very sensitive. And like losing you would be the worst thing that could happen to him. Losing you would be the worst thing that could happen to him. He feels powerless. Eight of Swords. He feels powerless over the situation that he's going through right now. It's like it's been an ongoing battle. We have the Nine of Rods. It's been an ongoing battle. He's very tired. Like he has false hope right now. He doesn't know where to grab. He's not leaning on any faith. I don't feel like he's real religious. He's not leaning on any faith right now. If he can focus on learning from the failures from the past and use them as a stepping stone to pick himself up, to get himself in a better space, he'll be excellent. It will work out excellent. Because, let's be real. There's been a lot of failure. There's been so much, like, nonsense that you've had to deal with, I want to say over the last 2 years. 2 years especially. Okay, more so. Not going all the way back because we could. But over the last 2 years, it's like you keep fighting for this man and he keeps messing up. He's not you. He doesn't handle situations like you do. He's not really good at solving problems like you are. I feel like sometimes you question yourself, like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's like you're waiting for him. You have these expectations for him to be a certain kind of way or to act a certain kind of way. And listen, I don't want you to get let down. What I want you to do is focus more on, let's watch Scott and let's see what he does. Let's see how he starts to turn things around. Let's speak positive to him. Let's encourage him that he can do this. He can get things taken care of. He can get back on track. And together, strong. Together, you both will become very strong. I'm not going to say that Scott's the only one that needs you, because I'm going to say that you also need Scott as well. It's very clear that, yes, could you be with somebody else? Absolutely. Absolutely. Would it work out for you? It could. Yes, it definitely could. Would it heal that part of your heart? No, it won't. Your heart is really tied. And I want to say tied. Your heart is really tied to Scott. Just keep fighting, Tammy. That's what the universe keeps saying over and over. Just keep fighting. Because things are going to work out. Not just for you, but for you and him. You got to, like, Scott's going to make certain choices, so are you. And then you've got to both follow your intuition. You've got to both follow your intuition. I think Scott has a lot of self-doubt, which is why he doesn't always follow his intuition. You, I feel like, do, majority of the time. Majority of the time, you do. You trust your gut. Something's going to begin to unravel. It literally spiraled out of control, and now it's going to start to unravel. So I feel like love was put on hold temporarily, right? Going through situations. But it's definitely not over. This new direction is going to be exactly what you needed. There's a new direction both of you are going to be taking. There's all right, so I have the Sun card, which talks about a lot of positivity, a lot of pleasure, a lot of happiness, okay? There's going to be some success coming here. It's not going to be the end all be all. No. You're going to be able to work through this. Something's like the third time. Something is going to bring you two together indefinitely. You have the Ace of Wands, talks about the new beginning. You can't mess that up. It's the Ace of Wands. It's about the new beginning. Right, it's like, I want to say this reading can be freaking wild if it wants to be honest. But I do feel like I keep getting messages from Spirit. Every time I try to pick up a card, I keep hearing Spirit saying something like, stay guarded, be careful. You know, it's like he had to have a couple relapses in order to get it right. It's like, you know, you're not just, for him, he's not just attracted to you, Tammy. He's awakened by you. He's awakened by you. Um, he sees things for what they really are when you're around him. He gets stuck in his mind between logic and reality, or between logic and his feelings, okay? Sometimes his mind is telling him to stay silent and do nothing. Just wait. Wait to see maybe what you're going to do, or wait to see, you know, what life is going to bring him without him even trying anything, or without him even saying anything. It's almost like sometimes he does want somebody else to do the work for him. At the same time, his mind could be saying, I'm going to stay quiet, just stay guarded. But yet at the same time, his heart's telling him to stay close to you. He's saying to get involved with you. He wants to be around you. Some kind of expansion coming. But I also feel like honestly. You know, the Ten of Wands is right here in front of me. And with the Ten of Wands, it feels like you might be feeling overwhelmed, overburdened. Seeking support right now, encouragement. But definitely major regrets. He's going to have major regrets, especially about not stepping up when he should have, about, turning his back so much on a situation. Um, I'm sorry, Tammy. I'm really getting... Shoot. I'm really struggling with this, Tammy, because I'm fighting through Scott's energy. Normally I can read real smooth, real fast, real well. But I'm fighting through his energy because his energy is about you, but his energy is also about the situation, you understand? The things that he's going through right now personally that are not about you, that don't even involve you. That's where the stress is coming from. I'm glad he sees that you're his strong foundation. Like you're where stability lies. Okay? Again, regrets from the past. Again, um, he's wanting to be the leader. He's wanting to be that natural leader. He's wanting to be the mature one, the one in charge, the one that creates stability, the one that creates the foundation. He wants to be that person so bad, but he really has no idea how to be. He likes to be in charge. He likes to take control of the situation, but I'm telling you that he does not know how to get to that. He doesn't know how to do it. I'm going to say that he'll be getting out soon. He'll be free soon is what it shows me. He will be free soon, but there is a catch to that. In other words, he still has a commitment to something or someone where that's concerned. It's not going to be done just because he gets out. It's not going to be done. There's things that he has to take accountability and responsibility for. I also feel like he may lose the place where he's living right now. I don't feel like that was a threat before, but it's also about monies. Something about monies and finances. But I do feel like the two of you are going to work through this. I feel like you're going to stand by his side and encourage him to get stronger. I feel like you two will talk things out and find a balance that works for both of you. I feel like you're still going to have to take care of the cats. For some reason, I keep feeling like somehow, some way, you're going to have to still take care of the cats as well. So what I'm going to do is, what's that say? Okay, hold on 1 second, text. So that's what I'm going to say, Tammy. Things are going to work out for you guys, okay? It's not like it's not going to work. It is, but you're going to have to put a lot of work into it. It's not going to happen very easily. You have to understand that, he is definitely thinking about starting fresh. He's wanting to get out of the BS that he's in. He's wanting just life to go back to being better and normal like it used to be a while back with the two of you. It's like he needs a reminder. He's facing some type of hidden fears right now. But I feel like sometimes Scott can trigger you. He can trigger you, maybe not always in a positive way. Sometimes he can trigger you, but don't allow him to create your imbalance, okay? Don't allow him to knock you off of your feet. Don't allow him to set you back, all right? Be careful with your monies where he's concerned. He'll be okay. It's like he's expecting that check, or by the time he comes out, something about a check will be perfect timing for him. So that's going to work out in his favor. That is going to work out in his favor. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. That's like his arms are tightly wrapped around these coins, right? Because he's afraid of losing them. So when I say Four of Pentacles, I feel like you both have like your arms around each other, afraid of losing this relationship, afraid of losing each other, period. And that's why I think that the Four of Pentacles came up the way they did. Not only is also a fear of losing monies, somehow losing monies, but I do want to say things are going to start to balance themselves out. Things are going to get better. It's not going to stay as bad as it is right now. It's just not. All right? Don't let fear of yours get in the way. Please don't expect him to be the only one, like, to fix all of this, because unfortunately he can't. He does not have things like you do, mentally, emotionally, okay? He's not in that same place. But I will tell you, if he wants you bad enough, he's going to show you that by different actions, behaviors. But right now, when he first gets out, he's got a lot of shit to clean up. And you know what I mean by that. He's got a lot of shit to clean up. Once he cleans the mess to where it's manageable again, his life is manageable again, is when the ground will finally break open for you guys to be okay and start dealing and fixing your relationship. So that's what I see right now. Your finances are going to remain stable. Your work environment is going to be very secure for you, and it's going to be like your safe place. Your work will be your safe place, where you're familiar, where you know things work out, where you know that you can do what's expected of you, where you know there's no triggers. You do very well at your job. Congratulations on that, because you've gone above and beyond where work is concerned, and you really are putting it in. You really are putting the work in. All right, Tammy? So that was a pretty intense reading. A lot of messages there. I will be coming on live again later, because I know you're at work. I will be coming on live again later, so if you have questions, I will answer your questions when I come back on later and you're on here. I'm sure I'll be back on right after you're done working. So listen, trust me, ask me the questions that you have, and we'll continue, and I'll answer for you. Promise you that. All right? Now you have my word right on this live. All right, so is there anybody next who's interested in... I may have time for one more mini, or a time for two minis. Texas says, I would like a mini, please. Sending Cash App, but I'm at work, so I'll check mine out when I get out of work. Can you do about any spirit messages for March? Thank you. Love y'all. Okay. Spirit messages, no tarot. Spirit messages for March, Texas. All right, Texas. Texas. Texas, I want to say Texas Hold'em. All right. Texas Hold'em is what I first heard. It's funny. It's because I'm hearing, like, be patient for March. Doors are opening up for you in March. An adjustment will be made in March. Don't look at a brand new opportunity as being a challenge, or looking at as being stressful. It's an adjustment, is what they keep saying. It's an adjustment, and you will adjust. Don't question yourself, feeling like you may have made a wrong decision about a certain situation where work is concerned, because I feel like It's showing me like you could always go back to what you were doing. You can always go back to what you were doing. This step forward that you're taking, this movement, this change, it can be temporary. It can be reversed. So don't panic about it. Give yourself the opportunity for growth with this new opportunity. Yes, it's unfamiliar to a certain degree, but at the same time, it's familiar to a different type of degree. You'll know, Texas will know exactly what I'm talking about. So, it feels very positive. You may find some jealous people around you in March that make it clear. Like, that could be the only thing that it would be. Somebody may act like they have a problem with you, and this may be at work, and it is only because I feel like they're jealous of an opportunity that you were given. I don't know what that's about. But there are big changes coming in a positive way. I feel like you are very well liked at your job. I feel like things are going to balance out. Money is definitely going to improve over this next year. Um, I'm trying to look in the door, trying to peek in the door about love. Um, there is two situations that are going to be around you that are love related. Two different people, two situations. I feel like you'll be in month of March, you'll be trying to entertain both energies. I also feel like there is a lot of intimacy involved in the month of March. There's something that you're trying to figure out. Something that keeps weighing heavy on your mind. Wanting answers to certain things. Curious about how somebody feels about you in the month of March. The good news is, I feel like somebody is going to help get rid of any type of insecurities that you may have about yourself. And somebody's going to help to boost your self-worth. Somebody in March is going to help you to boost your self-worth and make you realize that you are beautiful, you are worth it, you are important. Somebody is going to give you value in the month of March. I also want to say somebody that you're around, or like a friend, a female friend, doesn't have a whole lot going on in their life. And I feel like they're trying to live their life through your life. So be careful with that, okay? I feel like they're trying to live their life through your life, your situations. Don't take their answers. Well, let me say, take their answers with a grain of salt. Take their answers with a grain of salt, or their advice with a grain of salt. I also feel like, remember we talked about you being able to get transferred or promote, like make change at work. I keep seeing this one situation about a lesson not finished, and it's because of something you didn't finish before, or it's something that spirit is trying to get you to smooth out smoother. In other words, work through something that you haven't completely worked through yet, which may be the only thing that delays you from this transfer, if in fact there is a delay. If in fact there is a delay. Okay? It's not 100% on that, because of the fact there's a lesson involved here. And a lot of times it feels like, oh, damn, I didn't get it. Or, oh, damn, it's not working out right now. But it's right now. Right now. There's something that's got to get cleaned up. Something that needs to be addressed, changed, put into a new perspective, Once that happens, you'll move forward really quickly. Now, you may get the opportunity for this transfer that feels so strong to me. But what I do want to say is, even though, let's say you do transfer, there's going to be something that's going to come toward you that's going to be part of a lesson that wasn't finished from the previous spot. That makes sense to you. That you're going to have to do better with. You're going to have to do it a different way. You're going to have to handle it differently. But you'll know exactly, I know it sounds like mixed up right now, but trust me, as it happens, it's going to unfold and you'll be like, oh, that's the shit she was talking about. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I know what to do now. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know that, okay, last time I handled it this way. This time I'm going to handle it this way. All right? I see a third person, Texas. I don't just see the two that's around you right now, the two interests in love, but I see a third person coming through. And I want to say that third person comes through within the next, it's either 3 weeks or 3 months. I see this third person comes through within the next 3 weeks or 3 months. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to be getting back into a committed relationship. I'm going to tell you that heads up right now. What I see coming for you, and we can do further on another reading. You have a reading reserved anyway, so whenever you want it. But I can see that you're going to be in a commitment, a committed relationship. There may be another move coming by the end of this year for you, in your favor. Kind of in an area that you're really wanting to be in. The area that you're in right now may be an area you settled for, but it may not be the exact area that you plan on spending the rest of your life at. You understand what I mean? There's a big change coming. And I keep seeing a pet around you. I'm sorry, but I keep seeing a pet around you, okay? Money is definitely going to be okay. Keep putting a little bit away. Keep putting a little bit away. I don't care. It's $50 to pay, $20 to pay. I don't care. Put a little bit away. And there's something to do with your vehicle too that's going to need something done. There's something with a vehicle that's going to need something done. That's it. That's all I got right now. That's for mini. That's what I got. All right. Anybody else? Let me put my shoes on. Oh, I'm trying to put my shoes on. I have to go pick up my grandson from school in about a half hour. In about a half an hour. Yeah, about a half hour. So, who else do we have? Hey, Keisha Brown. How are you? Okay. All right, you need a mini reading. Where do you send the donation? Please send it to Cash App, which is $HJH8888. So 4 number 8s. $HJH 8888. Keisha Brown, if you want to do a question, it's 3333. Please send your payment through Cash App. I was on yesterday and did free questions. Oh yeah. District Attorney? That's cool. I thought you would. You miss what, Trees? For the mini. 55. Or 55, just 55. I don't think there's a 55. It's just 55. Lily, she's up on the shelf. Is Miss Lily. She'd rather be able to oversee everything. Oh, yesterday you missed a free question? Sorry, Teresa. I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or was it yesterday morning, I think. I think it was yesterday morning. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday morning. Thank you, Keisha Brown. Yeah, that's my grandson's monkey. I think originally my daughter's Curious George. Um, but Buttons, my dog, that in the picture, that's Buttons right there. So that's my girl that I had to put down. I don't want to talk about it right now because I'm really upset with it. Some days hit harder than other with her. Go on. I miss that dog like crazy. I would give anything to have a Bichon Shih Tzu mix or a Maltese Bichon or Maltese Shih Tzu, or I just would give anything for that type of dog. My heart is just aching without having a baby here. I hate coming home and I don't have a dog here. I hate it. My little girl was my best friend. Oh, nice, Teresa. That's very productive. Good job. And then I have a litter box that I bought, as you can see, next to, oops, next to where the dog bed is. That's Button's dog bed. I was debating between, well, my daughter, her cat, Reese Cup, was going to come here. And then she didn't end up bringing her when she came for Christmas. So thank you, Keisha Brown. Barney, I hope so. I hope so. I'm praying. He said Barney. That's a cute name. That's a cute name. I can't believe I would get a boy dog, though. I always want a girl dog, but you're right. I might get it, but you never know what Spirit's going to do for me. It's really... I feel funny talking to the camera and you're not there. I feel like I'm not there if I don't see... Oh, shoot, what did I just do? Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. I didn't mean to delete that. How do I put it back? Ah, shoot. Sorry, Ray. I didn't mean to delete that. Did I delete it? I deleted something by accident when I touched the camera. Ah. I hope I get it. I deleted something when I touched the doggone camera. Keisha Brown, why are you saying that? I don't want her on the rocking chair. She wants to be up there. What's recline? I don't know what that means. Oh, good. I like Barney. I love that name. Let me turn this around. Yeah, Lily likes it. She likes it up there. She can see right out. And she's looking... Did she move? All right, you guys. I'm going to put it back over to Lily for a second. Was she not facing more toward this way first? Or was she looking to that way before? Anybody want to tell me? Looking up. Re-click the message. Yeah, I tried to. It didn't come back on. I tried to put it back on. I didn't mean to delete it. When I grabbed the phone, I touched it. Yeah, when she's closer up, it is very pretty. I'd like to buy her a new dress. That's what I'd like to buy her. A new dress. Yeah, Zara, I thought so. I freaking thought so. I freaking thought so. I really did. I thought so. I really, oh boy. Yes. Yep, quickly. She did not want to be put down in the rocking chair. As soon as you said that, that's when she moved and changed her energy from looking toward me. I'm not even joking. I've never seen Lily get, like, upset. But she showed me quickly that, nope, that's not what I want to do. No. She likes where she is. Because from where she's at, let me turn it back again, show you. From where she's at, she can see my bedroom. She can protect from there, see if anything's coming from there. She can look over toward the dining room. She can look toward me. And when she looks toward me, she's looking outside. The curtains are sheer. So when you look in the curtains, let me go this way. You can see outside. Excuse me. So she likes, she likes being able to have full vision. Which is why when I had the rocking chair over here, as you see, I moved my furniture around, and I'm not supposed to push or pull on anything, but it took me about 2 hours to slowly just use the back of my legs and back it up. Where is she? She's right up. I'm going to walk over there. Turn this around. Now it's funny, this angel moved. This angel was facing forward this way, and she turned sideways because my aunt who passed away gave me that. And my aunt gave me this. Well, let me hold it still, hold on. Put my hand there. My aunt who passed away gave me that. My cousin, April, who just passed away, that's her mother. So it's really strange. And I have my amethyst here. But it's really strange that she turned sideways. Vanessa, this is Vanessa. Very powerful when I do my readings. Very powerful. Remember this? We do the Book of Answers. That's fun. We might do that later, because that's a lot of fun. Trying to see. This was my grandmother, in case any of you forgotten who my grandma was. That's my grandmother. Phillies fan. That's my daughter. It's my grandson. It's my Bible. That's my stone. And I think that's all I have up here. Yeah. So, like I said, Lily can see outside. You see, you can't see in when you're outside. It's at nighttime when I turn the lights on in here, then you can. But right now, somebody could stand right here on my porch and they couldn't see me. Nope, they couldn't see me. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I haven't done any cleaning yet today. Thank you, Zara. But yeah, she definitely turned. She came closer to the edge. She did come closer to the edge because she was backed up further. She came closer to the edge and she turned this way. All right, is anybody else down? Did anybody else send a payment in so I can get you done before I leave to go get my grandson from school? This morning it was 27 degrees out. It was 27 degrees, and I didn't want him to. That's very cold. I didn't want him to have to walk to school. Today's Friday, so he'll get that done. Zara, I gotta tell you, I am so upset. I wore my Uggs. I was crying so bad. I didn't even want to tell you. I didn't even want to text you. I was so. I literally see. I started again. I get pains in my chest. I got so upset. I had my Uggs on at work. Whenever I give one of my consumers a shower, they get water everywhere, and they got behaviors. So I said, I'm going to leave my Uggs downstairs in my office, which is right on the living room where all my consumers are. I'm going to leave my Uggs downstairs, and then I'm going to go wear my flat, junky sneakers upstairs to, they're my little Bobos. I wear them upstairs to give one of my consumers a shower. And again, you know there's snow still out everywhere. One of my consumers put on my Uggs while I was upstairs and went outside with them to take the recycle, it was the recycle, out to the curb with another consumer. Why? Who gave them permission? Nobody gave them permission to touch my things. They're not supposed to come in my office. They put my Uggs on and they went outside, went through the snow, stepped in a mud puddle. They knew I took everything. Remind you, these are consumers who have problems. Took everything I had to keep myself calm and cool. Although my heart was broken, I literally started crying. And you're not supposed to show any kind of emotions like that in front of consumers. And I tried to clean them off. And they're just ruined. They're just ruined. They're ruined. They're ruined. They're just ruined. Yeah, well, they don't know better. The consumer that wore them has MR, and that's why they live in a group home, because they have problems. So, I don't want to try to start any trouble at work. I don't want to ask them to put in a claim, because their answer will be that you know the type of work you do, you know the consumers that you work with. That's why, like, even with earrings, I have to take them off before I go into the job. I can't have a necklace on when I'm in the job. You're not allowed to wear heels or nothing like really heels, like dress shoes heels, when you're in the job. They prefer you wear sneakers to the job. So it could always point and be my fault. But they were a gift from Zara, and um, my daughter has a pair just like me. My daughter has a pair just like mine. Hers, her heels, I think a little bigger than mine. Oh no, no, her heel's smaller than mine. Mine's bigger than hers. Her heel is probably more acceptable at my job. And then if I had like the lower heel too, I would have been able to wear them upstairs, and he wouldn't have been able to wet them up there for sure. With the shower, because they're the ones that I was talking about have a thicker heel, and the thicker heel is harder for me to move quickly with. Um, so the heel that's a little smaller than that is going to be better, and that's what I'm going to try to save up now to get to replace what Zara had got me. But I was like, I was so upset about it. I was so upset about it. I got the heels because they lasted. Yes, definitely. And I love them. They were perfect. They match perfect for my jeans and everything else. I just can't wear them to work. That's all. I just can't wear them to work. But they were perfect, Zara. The heels and everything was perfect. But that's my fault because I wore them to work. But my toenails were hurting. I got to get my toenails done. I have 2 ingrown toenails, so they was hurting so bad. And then finally, I just cut them myself. I didn't want to. I have to be careful because of the bleeding, but being on blood thinners. But I cut them myself, and now they don't hurt. But yeah, they were perfect, Zara. They were the most beautiful shoe I've ever seen. Beautiful. I love when they have that white fur around them. They're just so beautiful. They're such a pretty color. Oh, that camel color is such a... It's like a light camel color. It's so pretty. So pretty. Anyway. Thank you, Zara. They absolutely were beautiful. Priceless. Beautiful. Comfortable as hell. Comfortable. My feet never hurt when I wore them. It never hurt when I wore them. And right now, this damn sneaker that I got, I can't believe it. Do you guys buy leather sneakers, or do you buy mesh, like leather sneakers, or like mesh sneakers? See that hole in that toe? Tell me why. I got one toe that must stick up, push the hole through there. So when I have them on, but they're a great sneaker, so comfortable. Again, the heel that Zara gave me was like a little bit, like about maybe like this. It was like this much. But because of the thick heels, I think that's what makes the cushion so much better. So, I'm showing you my sneakers on the video, right? But these Pumas, they're really nice. Really nice, comfortable sneakers too. But the only shoes I could wear are these and the ones that Zara gave me. That's it. That's it. You wear Adidas Superstar? Oh, wow. Are they leather or are they mesh? Are they leather or are they mesh? Lashana wears leather. That was my left shoe. that was my left shoe. Is this side. Because the camera's opposite, so it's this side, my left side. This is my left side. There's my left. So the camera, you see the camera, I think it's always reversed. So this is my left side. This here's my left side. Anywho, you guys. So I didn't miss anybody, right? Anybody for a mini? I didn't know if... Let's see. Keisha, I don't know if you were buying a question. If you were buying a question. Michonne, you put, you send a payment? Oh, you know. I don't know if I got, let me see my feet. When I touch it, I don't have anything sticking up. Like my toe ain't sticking up or anything. So I don't know why it's right there. Unless it does when I walk. I don't know. Crazy as shit. I never had that happen to any sneakers I've ever owned before. But you know what? I'm getting old and shit changes, I guess. Oh, wow. Really? Very light? Wow. 20 pounds. Oh, nice. Uggs are very, very popular around here. Your first name is A. Vladimir. Oh, that's nice. You sent Cash App? Okay. All right. Yes, Keisha, you can. You can send on PayPal, but you'll have to add $3 to the PayPal. All right. You have to add $3 to the PayPal, so that'll be 36. That'll be $36. That's why I don't use PayPal too much, because they charge me for it to go in. They charge me when it comes out, and then they charge me when I transfer it. It's like it's crazy, and then I got to pay taxes on top of that. So at my 33 ends up being like 26. Okay, so you want the mini. Okay. I got you. Yep, it's there. Okay, what would you like your reading on? You can either ask me questions for your mini, or you can just ask a question and I'll go with that. Or you can have a general, whichever one you want. Let me know which one you want, please. Then I got a message yesterday from somebody, a general. Okay, I got a message yesterday from Mrs. C. I think it said Mrs. C. She wanted to get a private reading. I messaged her. I'm still waiting to hear from her. Whatever the cards say. Okay. Alright, so is this is your first reading with me? Is that correct? Hey Vladimir, is this your first reading with me? No. I don't know why I feel yes. And you've always paid through PayPal? Have you always paid through PayPal? I'm watching you, Lily. I'm watching you. Oh. Oh, a few years ago, no wonder. Okay. Yeah, I knew it had been quite a while. Was it under a different name? Did you have a different name here before? Yeah, I definitely would have called you from my cell, yep. You're right, yep. I don't have a house phone, so I definitely would have called you from my cell. That's cool, Keisha Brown. I totally understand. All right. see what fell out for you. Let's see what fell out for you. Oh, I hope so, Keisha Brown. I hope so. I hope so. Let's say I'm planning on it. I'm planning on it. I was thinking, it's funny you said that because last night I had a dream that I was doing all the zodiac sign. And there was one sign in particular that kept standing out to me. And I think it was Scorpio. I think it was Scorpio. Anitra. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful name. All right. So. I feel like you have to stand up for yourself. I want you to follow along with me, and I want you to respond to me to make sure that my energy is correct. Call me out on my shit if I'm wrong, please. I take it, and I love it. I never claim to be perfect, but I will say my timing's never perfect. I say it all the time, but the outcome usually is. The outcome usually is. I keep hearing some kind of an alarm going off. Does anybody around you, or did you have any issue with a car alarm or some kind of alarm going off recently? Anitra, was there something with an alarm, some kind of alarm going off recently? Why am I hearing an alarm? I'm hearing something about an alarm. Okay, work alarm? Okay. So I kept hearing like a sound. Almost like a horn sound. An alarm sound. But it was like an alarm, an awakening, an alarm, an alert. Some kind of an alert. Okay? Let me ask you this. Are you up high somewhere? Are you up high somewhere? Like, do you have a house or apartment? Something that's up high, not on the bottom floor? Are you up high somewhere? Hi, Suzanne. Are you up high somewhere? Something up high? What's up high? What's up high? Not on ground level. Second floor, third floor. What's up high? I'll move this over. See here. More comfortable. Is there something that's up high? Anitra. Anitra, you still there? Oh, it's not. Let me see. No, live in the first floor. I'm not sure. I have an upstairs, but no one stays up there. Except occasionally my oldest daughter. Okay. So let me ask you something. Is your oldest daughter in her 20s? Is your oldest daughter in her 20s? Early 20s? Late teens, early 20s? Okay. Is there lack of communication between you and your oldest daughter? 3 girls, yeah. Is there a problem with communication between you and your oldest daughter. Because I feel like she isolates. The second floor came up for a reason, so I'm just following what what spirit is telling me with the energy. She's keeping some type of secret from you. She's keeping something from you. There's something that bothers her from, which I don't even think she realizes, but there's something that bothers her from childhood. It's either her father stepped out of her life or he passed away, because they're showing me her father not very much involved with her at all. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Is her father not involved with her? Suzanne, thank you. Oops. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. He's very much involved. Who is the male figure? Is this a partner of hers? Is this a boyfriend of hers? Who's the male figure that was around her a lot and then stepped back? Who's the male figure that was around her a lot and stepped back? Who's that? Did she have a breakup? Was there a breakup? So if he's very much involved in that, he divorced a long time ago, but he's a constant factor. Her ex, that was a menace to society. Okay. Okay. He caused a lot of damage. He caused a lot of damage. I feel like that's where your communication with her changed, because I feel like in the beginning she was defending him. I feel like in the beginning you saw right through him. I feel like in the beginning she was defending him. And that's where the distance came in between with you and her. Like the trouble with communication. Yes, he absolutely did. And you know, I want to say to you, Anitra, that you did a beautiful job raising your children with what you had too. You were limited, but with what you had, you did a beautiful job. But let's talk about you. All right. For her, at least she's safe. I feel like she's safe. I feel like sometimes she doesn't know what to do with herself. I feel like she has to be careful with medication or pills. I feel like she needs to be careful with some type of medication or pills. I don't know if I'm talking about gabapentin. I don't know if I'm talking about Xanax. Gabapentin or Xanax. I don't know what that means. She defended him. I thought I was going to have to smack her back into reality, but he is no longer in the picture. She had to block him on everything. Yeah, he's a loose cannon. He's definitely a loose cannon. And I feel like he's pissed that she stepped back. I feel like he's pissed that she took control. He is a complete narcissist. And he can be dangerous. He can be dangerous. He doesn't think very clearly. He's very possessive. But he's definitely not good. Not a good energy. Especially for her. Not a good energy. But I feel like you did an excellent job as a mother. So don't ever doubt that. Her choices and decisions have nothing to do with you. Don't ever doubt that, Anitra. I feel like there's changes around work. Oh, yeah, definitely possessive. I feel like changes around work for you. Something about work for you. So what is it that is causing either a mobility problem, a disability problem, or some type of issue around work? What is the issue around work for you? I feel like you're a hard worker. I feel like you've always been well balanced. I feel like you've always been well balanced. You definitely are very good at management, managing things. The Chariot card comes up, which means there's something coming toward you. Something new is coming toward you with a positive energy. There's some type of material gain or even inheritance coming toward you. Would that make sense to you? Some type of material gain or inheritance, something's coming toward you. Does that make sense? Yep, it keeps coming up. Some type of material gain, new job, investment, or inheritance. Something is coming toward you. Does any of that make sense to you? It says you have your own routine, your daily routine. You have your own routine. Definitely financial growth. I'm telling you, there's financial growth coming to you. Not yet, but you're hopeful. Okay, there's some type of financial growth. And listen, the card came up 4 times. 4 times. I'm sitting here shuffling. It came up 4 times on top, which meant that I needed to tell you that desperately. I needed to tell you that. Was there recently a tower moment for you? Some type of sudden upheaval or trauma? Was there recently, I want to say in the last couple of weeks, was there anything that came up that was challenging for you? It created a moment of like, oh, Jesus Christ, what am I going to do? There was some type of upheaval. Something that disturbed you, made you uncomfortable, made you have to start to try to figure something out. Answers to something. Also, too, are you dealing with, yes, loved one passing, challenging, oh, a loved one passed, okay. All right, that makes sense of a broken heart. Listen, that right away it came up, broken heart, so yes, definitely brokenhearted over a situation. So with this loved one who passed, was there an inheritance there for you? Was there a part of an inheritance, something given to you when this person passed? Was there some type of inheritance involved? Is that why it kept showing me something with money? And I'm sorry for your loss. I'm very sorry for your loss. No, a great aunt. Okay. I'm going to say that I feel like this person had something they wanted you to have of theirs. I feel like this person had something that they wanted you to have. But I feel like they weren't able to speak that in the end. They weren't able to say that. I also feel like there was fond memories there. There was fond memories there. Right now, something has you feeling, I don't want to say stuck, because I hate that word stuck, because we're never stuck. We just kind of choose to stay in idle in a situation, or overthink things, is what I hear. But listen, I need you to weigh out your options, the pros and cons of whatever situation it is that you're dealing with currently. But there's some kind of change you're wanting to make happen. There's something you're wanting to make, like fresh, renew, or refresh something. You're kind of wanting to change a direction. You may feel like things are just standing still, like they're not really giving you a lot of emotions either way, good or bad. It's just, I'm here existing. I'm doing my same routine daily, on a daily basis. If something's empty or missing in your heart, perhaps it's love or relationship, I do feel like there is interest there, wanting love and a relationship. I also feel like there is somebody who's not taking action or coming forward the way they should. I feel like somebody's just along for the ride, if that makes any kind of sense. Feels like somebody's along for the ride. Okay. Yeah. There's definitely a change that you're wanting. It shows me desperately. There's a change that you're wanting to make. And it is positive. It's like it's just about that time. Maybe you're waiting for your youngest to finish school or something of that nature. Um, it also could be downgrade. You might want to get something a little smaller. Something a little smaller. I don't feel like you want to move to something bigger. I feel like you wouldn't mind a little bit smaller. Unfortunately, I do feel like you're going to hear of another loss in the family within the next, I want to say by June or July. By June or July, you're going to hear about another loss in the family. But it's not a surprise. This person has been struggling for quite some time with their health issues. This person may use a walker. This person may be having dementia issues as well. Um, it's kind of like you see this coming. You see this already coming. Is there a birthday coming up? Because they're telling me there's a celebration coming up. Is there a birthday coming up for somebody? Is there a birthday coming up for somebody? Let me know. Alright guys, I can't take any more because I'm going to have to leave in less than 5 minutes to go pick up my grandson. It is 2:45 here, or 14:45. April 23rd, you. Well, happy birthday, because Spirit is showing me there's a celebration. April 23rd. Alright. It is showing me there's a celebration. Are we talking like 48 to 52? Are you turning somewhere between 48 and 52? Are you turning 48, between 48 and 52? Somebody's saying 48 and 52. 49? Okay. They kept showing me 48 and 52. 52 is 7, 12. Wow, 2 minus 3. Okay. I kept hearing 48 to 52. Okay. Do you do scratch offs, like lottery scratch offs? Do you rub lottery scratch offs? 1977, nice. Do you scratch off instant, like lotteries? Do you scratch off instant lotteries? Of course. I'm seeing you being lucky with that. I don't know why. I'm just seeing you being lucky with that, like $100. Seeing like you being lucky with that. I don't know if somebody's going to give you them in a birthday card. I don't know if somebody's going to give you them in a birthday card. I don't know if somebody usually gives you like lottery scratch-offs in your birthday card. I don't know. That's just what I hear. Um, there might be delayed news about a certain situation. Patience is going to be needed. You're going to need to do some planning for something. I don't know if this is a vacation that you just go on. If you normally go somewhere a certain time of year. But there's something to do with making plans or planning something. Also, is there a certain place that you like to eat that you go for your birthday? Is there a certain place, is this Chinese food? Is there a certain place that you like to go to for your birthday? Is it like a buffet, like a Chinese food buffet? Or is it a favorite restaurant of yours? It's like a cross between, I see Italian on this side and I see Chinese on that side, so I don't know. It's almost like chicken parmesan on this side and Chinese food on that side. I don't know why I'm all over the place with that, but I feel one on the right and one on the left, so I don't know what that means. You can reach me through text message only. Don't call the number, but you can text me. I will not answer any numbers that are not already programmed in my phone. So you can text me at 609-733-2986. 609-733-2986. I also wanted to ask you real quick, do you and your ex-husband agree to disagree on certain situations? Do you and your ex-husband agree to disagree on certain situations and still have a better relationship now that you're not married to him? You have a better relationship now that you're not married to him? Does that make sense? Hibachi, yes. Chinese, not so much. Okay. All right. I kept being pulled to chicken parm, but then I started doubting myself because I'm Italian and because I would love chicken parm for my birthday. I didn't want to go with it strong because I didn't trust my own freaking answer, thinking that it was personal. And I try not to apply personal of my own likings to what I'm reading, but it kept pulling me and I kept seeing Italian. And then it was like, it was strong. It was very strong, but I didn't trust it. I thought it was me because I'm Italian. That's what I thought. So, sorry about that. All right, so that's pretty much the messages I have. I don't see anything bad coming for you. I do see possible blood work or doctor's visits. I do see something being maintained or checked on. I do see that coming up, but I don't see any health scares. I see you being very stable. I see that you overcame some kind of challenge physically not that long ago. I'm getting the number 2 months ago, 2 years ago. You overcame something, and you did very well. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving. Keep walking. Keep staying hydrated. Don't believe everything that you see on video stuff. They say, oh, try this NAD. Try this, try that. Don't believe everything that you see. Okay? Don't believe everything that you see. People are making money, thousands and thousands of dollars off of something that's not giving the results it should on not everything, but some things. So be really careful of what you choose. Yes, we have a better relationship. He called right before you started reading. I had to hang up. He's the Chinese food lover, and I'm the Italian food. There you go. That's why I came up. You know, I would not be surprised. I'm going to say this. I would not be surprised if you two figured something out, and that's all I'm going to say. That's where I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to open the door for you. I'm going to leave that to you guys. But there's a reason it's still okay. There's a reason it's still okay. I got to go pick up my grandson. Send 11 light. Hope you got the number 609-733-2986. Text me. Let me know the person's name. You can text me their number, or you can give them my number. Please make it clear to them to only text me when I'm at work. I cannot answer my phone. I work Sunday through Thursday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, Sunday through Thursday, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, so that's all for now. Got to go. Sending lots of love and light. I will be back on later. We're going to continue. We'll be doing questions, minis, and minis. We're also going to do, for $10, it'll be the Book of Answers. We're going to have a ball with that. We love that book. Teresa, I hope you come back, because I know you like the Book of Answers. Come on back in. See you guys soon. Stay safe. Love you. Thank you, Zara. Always. Thank you. See you guys soon.